We have a question from Nigel. I love the video you posted about hydration, which is just a silly one. Don't worry about it. And the magic product you called water. Yes, I invented water. I read a book recently called Ready to Run, and in this book he recommends adding a pinch of salt to your water in order to help improve hydration for a whole host of benefits. I've also been listening to Rob Wolf, who highly recommends salt and electrolytes for a multitude of reasons, disclaiming he does not sell the product. Any thoughts or recommendations? Well, Nigel, if you read Arnold, the Education of a Bodybuilder, he recommends the same thing. We used to call it magic water. We would take the juice of a lemon and add just a pinch of salt to our big water things. Nigel, because of your name, I'm guessing you're not an American. The last thing most Americans need is more salt in their food. Does it work? Yeah, I mean, basically those magic drinks you can buy at the store, basically is just a little bit of sea salt. I mean, a tiny, tiny bit of sea salt with a ton of sugar. Can you make your own? Sure. I always like the idea of adding lemon juice, and you can get it in concentrate. And, we have these little packets here at the home that are they're lemon crystals or something like that. Yeah, I mean, there's some value to it. I hope you don't think, Nigel, that that's the thing that's holding you back from being the Olympic champion. It is on the list of things that's going to impact performance. I would say adding sea salt or whatever to your water is going to be fairly low. Having said that, if you are in a situation, a humid area training, you're training high volume, lots of sweating, you need to keep an eye on those things. I recommend, if you know my work, I recommend fermented food several times a day. If you're eating fermented foods like sauerkrauts, kimchis, well, a whole host of others, I make my own. You are getting an appropriate level of salt in those things. You might even want to save yourself a lot of time and hassle. Here in Utah, we have a drink called the pickleback. That's a Jameson shot followed by a pickle juice shot. And maybe that's the way you ought to get your electrolytes, the good old-fashioned way, high-level training. One thing, if you ever do have a hangover, some people I know really do swear by drinking pickle juice. You could also take it prophylactically to help yourself as an athlete. But just remember, it's a small thing. You know, your sleep, your basic protein and veggie intake, your water intake generally, push, pull, hinge, squat, load, and carry, those walking, those are so much bigger than this small addition. I'm not being negative about it. I'm just saying in the big picture of things, it's a small change. Thank you.